Yeah, indeed. Do you know what the second map is here, Seabear, as well?
Granary, I want to say. Am I wrong? Anyone know? Granary. Hello, people on the internets.
Yeah, it's Granary.
Yeah,
Snake's
okay.
the tiebreaker.
I'm not sure how this is going to match up, these two teams. By the way, we are still running our competition. He or she who gives me Source TV first will get their name said on stream. In front of 2,600 lovely young nerds, so incentive. Guess we can take a look at the stats here. Does anyone have them up yet? Looks like Platinum almost got the 50 kill mark, which is almost unheard of.
That's ridiculous. 49 to 32 for those of you that don't have it up, as Seabear said there. Doing 6,000 damage. Is that not updated yet?
I think it's probably
damage?
more than 6,000. It's hard to get 50 kills with 6,000 damage. Unless you're Shrugger in the regular season. Hey! Okay, so, I guess the Source TV is just going to be the same, although I will give a little shout out to Remedy for pasting it first. I don't even know if it's up or if he's just trolling me because he wants his name read. But there you go, Remedy. Congratulations! But Sigma, Granary versus these two teams, how do you think that's going to play? Banny will be a monster at middle, but we've seen Mix-Up play well on Granary too.
Yeah, it's hard to call. It seems to me that more than any other map in TF2, Granary seems to produce those really, really epic 5-4 games where you keep trading mid back and forth, because it's so easy to back out a mid and force the enemy team's Uber and then make your own push on it, that a lot of the gameplay we see is re-pushing onto mid, and that makes it really exciting. So I hope we get a good game like that, and of any two teams to produce such a thing, I think these are the ones, so I'm really looking forward to it. And honestly, I have no idea who's going to be able to take it, but I'm almost certain it's going to be 5-4.
Yeah, I completely agree with the 5-4 there. I actually think possibly a mix-up 5-4, because I want the third map, so that's why. And yeah, pretty much Granary is just so interesting, especially watching Americans play it, because you know your play revolves so much more around soldiers compared to European play, and it's just so interesting to watch these big bombs coming in. And I can't wait at all, Seabear.
I know you can't wait, Greg. It's okay. It'll be alright. It's going to be quite the show. I can't think of a better map. We've seen probably our most, I guess our classic matches seem to come on Granary in the last 3 seasons. So hopefully this will live up to it, as I did in fact get trolled by that Source TV. Not up yet, although I guess it might be now, so we can make our way in as well. Greg, did you... Oh, you said 5-4 in favor of Mix-Up?
Yeah. Can I just add something? Well, we talked about Platinum getting 49 kills on the past map. Clockwork also echoed same frags, 49 himself. So that's pretty insane. Both teams getting someone with 49 frags.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. And the individual plays that we've seen made by both teams' best players, Banny and Clockwork, have really played just a phenomenal LAN. So we do have the infos where it's coming in now. I'll give the win this time to, let's just say Tech Dude, because I just saw your name. So congratulations, Tech Dude. You have given me the Source TV info. Hooray!
Somebody finally beat Alpha? I can't believe it.
Nah, I think Alpha probably still won, but someone else needs to get their name read. It's only fair. Alright, so I guess my prediction is we're climbing into the server now. I think LG's gonna win it. We got to this position last season, Greg. You remember LG was dorm me. They were 1 round away and they just kept losing. How do you think that's gonna... We're getting a million messages here in Mumble. Easy there, guys. I'm sorry I didn't get it right. But how do you think that's gonna play sort of the memory of last season's choke? Probably still fresh in the minds for a lot of the LG players. Think that's gonna come into play?
I doubt it for the critical players in LG. I don't know who else. To be honest with you, I don't think any of them will be, boding on what happened last season's event. Obviously, as you said, I think they were 4-3 up, and then gave away those 2 match points, and eventually lost after that. But yeah, honestly, I don't think it's going to come into any of the minds of the players. I think it might affect Mix-Up, Moose, Enigma, and Plat a bit more, because they've been behind on this map against this team, and it might give them a bit of a boost. Even if they go down, go down a round, go down 2 rounds, it's not going to affect them. They're going to say, we've already done this before, guys. We can just push it forward and take it no matter what, even if they got match points.
Yeah. Sigma, what do you think about the whole repeat of last year thing? I mean, I don't know how much I buy into it anyway, but I mean, LG, they took the choke really hard, so what do you think?
Yeah, that's true. I know, I mean, LG has so much experience as a team. I was just watching Banny's camera and it made me sick. Holy crap. But LG has so much experience as a team, but they've been in this situation at LANs where they kind of get demoralized. And I think the best example I can think of that is when they played Czech 6 in season whatever Czech 6 played, 9, 8, I can't remember. But
yeah, I think it was earlier. I
remember hearing stories from that LAN and how EMG at the time became completely silent. They were just, they kind of lost their fire. Although I think in light of that experience and just with how many LANs these guys have played, I think they're going to be able to keep their focus, but it's still a question about whether or not they'll be able to win. They did take down Mixup in 2 maps yesterday, but Mixup is so good, and they're keeping pace with them as evenly as you can possibly keep pace with somebody. So I do have to favor LG slightly in this match still, because they have the upper bracket advantage. They're 1 map away from beating them, and even if they fail to win the next 2 maps, they only need to win 2 maps more. So Mixup has their work cut out for them, but I could see a Mixup comeback. I mean, it's what happened last season, so it's certainly possible for Platinum to just say, I will not lose.
And we had the same feeling last LAN. I mean, we weren't talking about a repeat choke or possible choke or whatever. We were talking about just how well LG was playing, how they had the momentum. Even in the game, it looked like they were the better team, and then it just kind of fell apart. And TLR and Platinum was playing demo last season, which shows how really good he is, because he was really, really good at demo last season. But Tyler and Platinum just went bananas for like 4 maps straight, and they ended up winning. By the way, I did get a message from Sizer, who just saying simply, how do you figure we F this one up? But he didn't say F. So they're thinking about it, at least, Greg. It's still on their minds, just kind of letting it go last season. So I don't know, kind of a weird thing to tell the caster before the game starts. Not supreme confidence out of Sizer.
I had a little chat with Tyrone the other night, because when in Infused I was always one of the players that motivated the team and got people back when we were down, and just told them what I do about it. If you're down at half time, you don't have to restart the game straight away. You can actually just take a little breather, chill out, go take a 2-minute, 5-minute break, have a smoke, and come back to it refreshed. Or after the map, if you're losing it, you don't want to drop your heads after losing a map. You just got to go take a little break and come back. It's not something you want to bode on whatsoever, and if Sizer's saying that already, maybe it's a little inkling in the back of his head, and if they start losing a round, maybe Sizer's player will drop slightly.
Yeah. Paul's ready to win. It's very important to LG to win this. I think on this map, they don't want to see it stretch out. Every map, if they don't close it out, they're going to have 2 chances of it in this first best of 3. If it goes past that, I'd really favor Mixup at that point. But we have to get there first, of course. What do you guys think in the stream audience? Let's get your opinions here. LG versus Mixup on Granary. Give me some rounds here. I'll read off ones that I like here. As we wait for that to come in here. So Sigma, who are you watching here in this game? Is it just going to be the Banny Clockwork versus Platinum show, or what?
That pretty much nails it.
All right. We see most people are saying 4-5. Both. A lot of LGs, 5-3. It's scrolling up so fast I can't read people's names. Sorry, guys. That's what happens when you get this many viewers in a game. As, of course, we are so happy you guys have joined us. I guess before the game starts, since we have so many of you, I can pimp out one of our little things that we're trying to push here. I guess I'm really pimping it out. What am I talking about? But we are raising funds to I-46. I think we've been spamming the chat with some info for that over the last couple rounds here. But what we're trying to do, I-46 is a Euro LAN. We want to send at least one North American team to go hang out with Greg and see how bad at LAN he really is. Basically, we've never had the EU versus North American fight on a LAN, and everyone's wanted to see it for a long time, and now we have a chance to do it. So if you go to our website, www.eXtelevision.com, on the right side, there is a chip-in donation box. Give us some money, if you please, and we'll try to set up what would be a great show, Greg. How much are you looking forward to the prospect of playing a North American team at LAN?
It's going to be so cool. I have so many contacts in the North American scene, and we always banter about which play style is better and who's going to beat who when it actually comes down to it. And I just can't wait to actually get the opportunity to play against them and shut these Americans down. Europeans are better. That's exactly what's going to happen. iSeries, though, is an awesome LAN event, guys. If you can attend, please do. It's so much fun. Really, really is. Especially when we can have upwards of 400 TF2 players at the event, I think. I don't know. At the moment, that's what we're looking at. I might even go higher than that. We're gonna I can't actually say some of the stuff I was about to say, so I won't say that. But yeah, it's gonna be brilliant, and Vanilla TV will be covering the event, and eXtv are gonna have, I think, sending 3 guys or 2 to 4 guys down, and they're doing a documentary at the event, so they'll be recording everything there. There'll be a documentary, it will go online, and you guys can check it all out as well.
All right, we're going live here. It should be fun. I would like to go. Maybe we can raise an extra like $1,000 and send me to LAN. I'll just walk around. I don't need to cast. I just want to go to London, man. It looks like fun. Never been. I want to go. I want to hang out with Greg and the weird TF2 people that play in the EU, or they live in tents and drink a lot during LAN. Sounds like fun. Why not? I'll do it. But here we go. We're live here on Granary. Can Mix-Up continue their season? Will LG win it right here? We're going to find out on Granary. LG is the blue side. Mix-Up is the red side. And we've seen Banny just beat... look at how much he's beating Smack into mid there. Just by 2 or 3 seconds. They both go upper. We're going to see both combos kind of mirror each other going in on either left side. Quick early bomb for blue. Able to drop Smacka and did a ton of damage, did Tyrone. He's kind of playing that second roamer right now with Banny getting a lot of those heals. Look at Clockwork, 2 onto Dabes and Enigma, so Moose is going to go down, also known as Dub S. Clockwork with 2, make it 3 at middle. He's chasing KBK, trying to make it a full wipe here at mid. Only Tyrone died. They're chasing KBK. I don't think he's going to get out, Greg. KBK is at last. Here come the cleanup crew. They're able to drop him right at the door. KBK goes down at a terrible, terrible time, Greg. It looks like all LG early.
Yeah, really important frag there. This just means LG are going to have so much momentum pushing straight on to the last. They're not even going to wait for Clockwork and Tyrone to get there, so they're going to go in 4 versus however many. Dave does go down thanks to Enigma. Soldier trying to take down Banny does eventually get picked up by Sizer. And LG have kind of squandered their Uber here. They need to get some time on this point. They're taking players down left and right though, so should be LG's point, and really, really nice play from them there. All stemming off middle, and to be honest, all stemming off Banny's speed. Like, Mix-Up could not get out of their corner purely because Banny was there like 5 seconds quicker than Smacker.
It was such a, he beat him by mid by so long. I was like stumbling on my words, and Smacker still didn't appear while I was like saying dumb stuff. So if Banny's gonna win, I mean, he's the fastest demo in the game. Speed is a huge factor in these high level games, and when you beat the other demo by 3 seconds, it's huge. Let's see how it plays out here. Banny is already at mid. Smacka is going a different route, but still gets beaten. He should be faster going that way, but he's just not. And we see both combos here. Early bomb by Lansky, though. Didn't get a lot done. Moose is going to go down. Tyrone is going to rocket himself off. Big bomb coming in. Still anyone's mid. KBK goes down, but Shade joins him as well. 3v3, no meds. Platinum goes down. 2v2. Banny and Sizer versus Smacka and Lansky, but say goodnight, Smacka. And Lansky's by himself. 55 health. He's not going to be able to fight this. He's getting spammed by Banny. Lansky, though, is a brave young man. He's 100 pounds, Greg, but he's all heart and soul. Goes in at 15 health and just lets Paul meat shut him down. So 2 mid wins now for LG.
Yeah, I think he wanted to go in there and get the kill onto Paul after Sizer was on 9 HP, I think, or 6 HP, so he probably got called and he was like, screw it, I'll go in and just trade for, Sizer. Meanwhile, Sizer just ran away cleverly and got a health back, so it didn't go down. We see Mix-Up not even managing to take their own yard, and LG pressuring really, really quickly here and just grabbing as much, of the positioning as possible due to the momentum they have right now.
They are going to stalemate out a little bit here, Sigma. Both teams at basically the same Uber. Generally, historically, we see a little stalemate here, but the way these top teams have played, there's a lot of action in between Ubers, so we're going to see if that continues. It looks like LG's posturing a little more passive, though. Maybe they think they're a little behind or something, but with both teams basically at Uber now, Sigma. I keep calling you like Shade and Sizer and stuff. I'm like more tired than I think, but we see a little stalemate here.
Yeah, we actually have Moose all the way at the blue 2 right now, so just trying to run some distraction play. I really like how Mix-Up's defense is set, because they have Barrage stickied and then just Platt holding point by himself. And this point, it's really easy to get really good Ubers, because you have the double choke kind of with the point itself and the door. So I would, if LG pushes into point with more than one person, Platt is going to do a lot of damage to them, and Smacka has the right side stickied off, so he's denying that. Moose still playing behind is kind of weird. Clockwork's around there looking for them. I think that's what LG is waiting for, is they want to find
so much attention to the back. I mean, both scouts looking. So really, I was going to ask Greg what exactly Moose was doing, because he's like at their last, just hanging out. Like, I haven't really seen this, but it's working. I mean, look at Clockwork. He's like going hunting, and they're looking for him. They're really concerned, Greg, is LG about that scout.
Yeah, well, obviously, if you've got someone behind you, you've got to sort him out, because the moment you turn around is the moment he's going to come and kill your medic, especially a scout of the quality of Moose. But Moose playing it really, really smart and playing so far back. This is kind of like a really old school Shintaz European scout style, where he's just miles away, distracting so many players. But it looks like LG are now giving up on that. They know Moose isn't going to come, and they've pushed in. Tyrone goes down to those smacker stickies you called so long ago, and now Moose is probably going to spawn kill Tyrone. So that's probably the next thing that's going to happen in this stalemate.
Moose is waiting to backcap. We've seen them run this play a few times on Badlands, although finally Moose is going to engage at middle. They come back for him like, oh, he really was behind us the whole time? Wow, okay. He's finally going to get destroyed, so all that time hanging out by himself didn't really pay off that much in the end as far as his individual play, but Mix-Up did gain ground. Now they are in their yard, Sigma, so overall a pretty good play, if not a little weird by Moose.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he did anything other than mess with LG's mines a little bit, but Smacka I really like that garage hold. Now we have the Uber exchange coming in, but ABK nowhere to be found. He's safe at 2, so LG kind of missing their pop there. I didn't see if they got forced or if they just decided to Uber through the door, but now Mix-Up's turn to make a move forward. And this is a situation we often see kind of wraparound plays happening, but LG doesn't seem to be too keen on it. They're holding back. They want to just get this Uber and then get the heck out of Dodge and not have to deal with flashing shiny people jumping at their faces through yard or something like that.
Yeah, now Enigma is standing behind him too. I don't want to concern myself too much with that, though he is behind. He just went out drop down. He's going to go group up with his team now. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're so weird. It's freaking me out, man.
Yeah, indeed, and it's freaking LG out as well, because they're playing so defensively. Enigma does pick up a brilliant